And I was tired as hell. Let's see where we are now. Ah, yes, we had just raised the massive boulder head. Kobolds had jumped left into the little bucket. And we are on the verge of leveling up. We have Xanos here with us.
What do you want?
Let's stop and talk for a moment. You wish to mine my wisdom? The wisdom of Xanos is not something to be taken lightly. Are you gonna tell me how you ended up at Drogon's now? Ahaha! I forgot about that. You had asked, hadn't you? I guess I got a little carried away and never got around to telling you. So? Yes, I avoid, I know, fine. I'll tell you now. When I was younger, I did not have the self-control I have now. I was a brash young lad, full of himself and his abilities. Unlike now. Bah, I act as I do now because I am capable of it. I know what I can and cannot do. I cannot do now. I was more foolish then. I had placed too much importance on the acceptance of others, on their goodwill. I was stupid youth. Well, everyone has things they regret doing. I am not some simple-minded half-orc to not realize these things. I can and will stand on my own. Ever since the simple-minded bigots of my home drove me out, fearing my strength and my sorcery, I have vowed that I will cow to no one, submit to no one. I am Xanos, and my will shall not be denied. You're kind of funny in a plotting to take over the world kind of way. Bah, you are as heartless as always. I do not know why I let myself tell you these things, knowing you'll only mock me in response. They cast me out, and I wandered the wilderness for months, never knowing where my next meal would come from, or if I even would survive the night. Until I at last found my way here to Hilltop and Master Drogon. He alone accepted me for what I am and let me harness the powers I was wielding. Powers I have now forged into the true might of Xanos. Well, mighty Xanos, shall we continue? Yes, I believe we shall. Ah. Good old Xanos. I'm gonna summon my familiar. Hey, Zendrix. I'm gonna pet you. Alright. Let's head on.
What
No.
do you want?
Oh, no, sorry, you're in the way. Let's head on to the door. The dragon caves. Oh, Jesus. There we go. Okay, so Ice Hound and another Ice Hound back there. I would assume they would be resistant to ice, but you never know. Doesn't look like they are, actually. No. It seems to be doing full damage. Let's go and stab him. Oh, no. Zendrix got him. Got Zendrix.
Thank you.
I don't know what Zendrix's voice should be. Could make it be like a ghoul from Fallout.
Hello. How's it going? Smooth skin.
Okay, my inventory's getting a bit clogged. Well, that's what happens. A lot of bolts of frostbite. A door that is locked. Oh no, it wasn't. I could have locked it apparently. Oh no, I will never. Oh, Zendrix. Need you to.
Yes, I will do this for you.
There we go. Open up the map as well. So we have the Oxen Den. Could I make him cast the spell? No. Coming towards us. Can't see them anymore. There we go. You know you're dead. Oh.
True power!
Stab him.
Test true power!
Now they're getting sneak attacks on me. Thanos, you alright? There we are. My good old dire boar summoned. Alright, we could use one of the healing items we have. Oh, so close to a level up. Or we could just rest. Oh, we cannot rest our enemies nearby. Okay. Here's what I'll do. I'll use a healing kit on me. Use one on Xanos as well, why not? Here. Oh. I'll just let you guys fight. You're doing well. Come on, Xanos. I'll help, I guess. Oh, I got a crit. Or someone got a crit. Oh, the Kobold got a crit. I think Xanos liked that. Crossbow, frostbite, potion of endurance. Weapon rack. A gun rack. What am I gonna do with a gun rack?
You'll be sure to guard me, won't you?
Consider it done.
Sorry. Nope.
I always.
Ow. Ooh, nice hit. Guess I should grab a crossbow. Here's what I'm gonna do. Do that. It's a frostbite. One extra cold damage. I'm not the most accurate, so I don't think I want to waste those arrows. I could just sell them for money. Another healer's kit. We are so close to leveling up here.
I'll put you in your place.
Whoa. Shot.
Is that your face, or has your neck grown up?
Very nice hit. There we are. I'm gonna close the door. So we get another level up. We are gonna go another point of sorcerer, of course. We're gonna be leveling sorcerer for, God, I don't even know, ages. So we are now level 5? Yes, level 5 sorcerer. Gonna put it into the old usual concentration, lore, and spellcraft. Save 16 points. Okay, we get a level 1 and 2 spell. Okay, let's look at level 1s first. So we have Mage Armor, Magic Missile, and Raven Enfeeblement. I wanted to get Shield and Protection from Alignment. How long does these last? 1 hour per level. 1 turn per level. Okay, I'm gonna get Protection from Alignment. And for level 2, I'm gonna get Melf's Acid Arrow. Zindrix is gonna stay Zindrix, of course. He's great. +2 to spot and listen checks due to finely tuned senses. Learn to avoid attacks of opportunity. Weapon finesse. I wish I could see his spell list, but that's fine. Okay, now to player list. Spell list. Splash. 1d3. 1d3. 1d4 +1 cold damage. Like, Ray of Frost just seems better than most of them. It's very short range, though, of course. I should probably, here's what we'll do. Let's empty these slots. Ray of Frost, and we can put Acid Splash in there. I have Light and Daze, right? Light, yes. Daze is right there. We have Resistance down there. Alright, level 2 spells. Mage Armor. Right there. Protection from Alignment, I'll put right next to it. Let's try casting this. That just cast the Protection from Evil. How do I pick? Oh, that's Protection from Evil. Is it always going to be evil? How do I change it? Hold on. Because it's always setting itself to evil. I thought I could set it to like good or neutral and all that. Action from... I mean, evil's probably going to be the most useful one, but... Quick slot protection from good. Right click the quick slot and choose the spell. Okay. And from alignment. Ah, okay. So evil and then from alignment. Good. Just in case. Okay. There we go. Mage armor, both protection and alignments. My extended resistance. Alright. Put magic missile here. I'm gonna put extended ray of enfeeblement here. I'm gonna put acid arrow right there. We're gonna have a bit of a rest. Here we go. So now we can summon, or now we can do 7 magic missiles. That's pretty good. These protections last for quite a while. Meaning I should precast them and then we'll just head into combat and we'll have protection. Alright. I'm gonna summon Zindrix. Oh yeah, I also want to check out Thanos. 6. Good concentration on that, man. Good discipline. Hey, Viper. How's it going? Oh yeah, he's getting a ton of taunt. Broken enemy. The back. Taunt is successful. The opponent suffers an armor class penalty equal to the differences between the taunt roll and the defender's roll. Very nice. Cancel spell failure. Light and medium armor. 2 times per day barbarian rage. Alright, he's doing really good. Real great. Okay. Let's go ahead and cast. Go ahead and cast mage armor on me. And protection from evil on me. Let's head through. Hold on. I want to save and check something. Hold on, what's my save? C12, okay. 12. I want to load my old save real quick. Just check something. Just been grinding the new World War III game all day, and it's getting around the time that the year when I should have sudden urge to play Stalker, so I might be playing that later. How are you? I'm doing fine. Okay, just check the save. That'll be this one. Yeah, I'm doing great. Which, funny enough, that you mentioned Stalker. I've been playing a little bit of that not too long ago. But yeah. This is around the time of the year when Stalker mood. Oh. Oh, I'm getting shot. Ow, ow, ow. Open the gate. I've suffered damage from Stampede. Oh no, please don't. Xanos, please don't get stampeded. I would advise not to be stampeded. There's an enemy back there. Oh, 3 magic missiles now. There's enemies somewhere back there. I can't really see them. I have to get closer. We'll get stampeded here. That's an enemy. And that's an enemy as well. I almost murdered them with a single shot of that now. But we can shoot him with a crossbow. Thanos. Kill.
Step up to the fight. Bring them down.
Well, that's the thing. I don't know if you have the same thing I have, but whenever there's a certain time of the year, there are games that just I want to play. Like, during summer, I want to play games that take place around summertime in the video game, and during, like, October and stuff, it's just like, alright, time for Stalker, time for Autumn Aurora, or something like that. Get out of the way, Ox. Do I have to kill the Ox, too? I will do it.
No, I need healing, damn you!
Oh god, all the Ox are gonna fight me. Oh, that was a bad choice. I'm dead. Yep. I'm sorry, but you're in the way, Ox. Oh. Annoying. Oh, that's the wrong save. I hate that the quick save goes to the top. Because it just does that. I need to make a new quick save. There we go, new quick save. It won't go to the top anymore. Alright. I'm gonna absolutely murder this guy. Here's a Melf's acid arrow, enjoy. And while he enjoys that Melf's acid arrow... Where's the rest of your friends? Okay, I can't see the rest of your friends. Retreat a bit. Shoot the crossbow.
Test true power.
Ow! Cast magic missile. Come on, get him. Summon creature. Smacid. Is he cold beam? Oh, he just healed. Oh, he's running away. Magic missile. Can't outrun that. Being healed. Magic miss or acid arrow. Attack, please. I'm gonna heal. Oh god. Oh, this is going pretty bad. Shoot him. He's dead. Acid arrow on him. This would have been a lot easier if I could release the horde or the stampede without dying. If I release them now, I think I'm just gonna die. Oh, I managed to avoid. I'm dead though. I can't fight this. Beast mode. Doesn't matter that my AC is 25. I'm not gonna be able to hit them. Oh, they're hitting him now. Good job, Ox. Stop blocking my way. Thank you. Pablo's my companion is somewhere. Run, run, run. Ease mode. Okay, who needs to die? That's good. Good, good. Come on. Yes, he's dead. He's dead. Come on. Kill him. One more. And he'll be dead. He's dead. Good. Crossbow. These guys are still alive, but barely. And they're not shooting at me for some reason, so... Free kill. If I can hit. Then there's just one guy left. Oh my god, that was... You shot into the water! That was terrible! You didn't even aim near! Come on. I know I'm terrible with a crossbow, but I ran out of spells. Good shot. Try again. I'm I'm out of spells. I'm not gonna go up and stab him. Come on, you have a +3 to hit. Stop shooting the water. Fine, we're gonna go and stab him. This is not gonna go well. Oh, we hit him. Oh, blocked him. Ow. Hit him. You can do this. Low level melee fighting on a character not built for melee. Amazing. Okay, well, we killed them. It wasn't the smoothest of fights, but hey. We did it. Is there any loot? Because if there is, I have to actually find it. Oh, there's a corpse of Clonk the Freezer. Cross with +1. Hey. Don't mind if I do. Short blade, ice blade, 1d6 cold damage, extra damage. Nice. Where's that crossbow at? Get rid of the regular ones. I want that on my bar. +4 to hit. Very nice. Loot right there. Frostbite bolts. Bones. We have some gold. Okay, this is a good time as any to go back to town. Use our ring. Sell stuff, get our companion back who died horribly in that fight. Having a look around here. Yeah. Okay. Where is the ring at? There's Mistra's hand. There it is. Mistra's hand. I'm gonna unequip that again. Hey, Xanos.
You have come to ask Xanos to rejoin you.
Yeah. Come with me.
Have you any news of the artifacts?
No news. But I do need to be healed. And I need to take a rest. Because I need my spells back. Here we go. Let's go sell some stuff before we return to that cave. Because our inventories are filled with junk. The shop is not too far from here. Had to make sure Xanos was on the way. Not the fastest. Oh, this is a clogged and clunky inventory of mine, but gonna look a lot better in a second. Oh yeah, can I identify some of these things now? 'Cause I think I still have some unidentified stuff in one of these bags. I thought? Oh, I guess I don't have something. Okay, well, let's put on the gloves of appraisal. Apparently I wasn't wearing any gloves. Why wasn't I? Should have been wearing those. They're the only gloves I have. Those on. Okay. Whoa.
Hail and
Let's do some trading. And while I'm in here, open up Xanos' inventory as well. So we have several inventories to deal with. Xanos' inventory looks good. He's got some stuff. We could use a cloak for him. We do have the Book of Elvenkind, but that just gives hide +10, which honestly we don't need. We have a longbow, which is martial or elf, with only usable by ranger. Well, that's just useless to begin with. We don't have a ranger. The bow that no one can use. Wondrous gloves for a bard. Bonus spell slots. I'm keeping those. Spoilers. all these pelts. There's something I need to look up because I will never figure it out on my own, so Google will have to save me. Yes, tell me, Google. Okay. I need to keep one of these right next to that, because apparently you can make something out of that. Now, I was told to get darts. So I'm going to be buying some darts from here. Potion of lore I can sell. Potion of endurance, probably want. Thieves' tools, don't need. Clunk's ice blade, don't need that. Sell some of these. Yellow rose. A rusty key, probably need that. Leather armor +1. Don't need those. Frostbite bolts. Yeah, sell those. Short sword as well, and the ale. Sell some of these Exocourse crystals that I don't need. Okay. Protected from alignment, now useless as I have the spell. Morning Star, go ahead and sell that. Okay. So, what do you have? A couple of different shields. Tower shield. It required shields. He could use this, Thanos, but it would over-encumber the shit out of him. There we go. Okay. Bracelet dexterity, flaming gloves, gauntlet. Riding boots. Constitution +1. Pretty good. Bit expensive though. A lot of different armors here, but nothing of use to me. Weapons. Again, I was told to buy darts. Apparently they're good. So now I have a good stack of darts. Great axe, that's what he's using. Don't need any of these spells here. You got amulet stuff. I was hoping I could find a nice belt, but it doesn't seem to be selling any. Okay, well, that's fine. Inventory isn't as clogged anymore. I can walk around and go out and adventure easier. Okay, let's have a save. Come on, turn around. I was having trouble turning. Still don't know where the Shadow Heart is. Unique creature knows the Shadow Heart, a white stag that has the ability to teleport short distances. Okay, well let's use my ability of spoiler knowledge to go create an item that I had no idea you could make. Because we have this item called the green spores, which touching them causes long emerald strands to form between your hands and the spores. Gross. Apparently you can make an item out of this, and I had no clue. The game doesn't really tell you that you can, unless maybe there's some character that's like, hey, you can do this, but I have no clue. They're taking up inventory space. I was like, fuck it, what is this? Apparently you can make a ring out of it. do it. Go make a ring out of it. Great. Focus crystal, except we're not creating a focus crystal. Creating a unidentified ring. Ring of immunity to disease. Yay. Disease is an annoyance. Disease is just annoying. If you're like a paladin or something, you're immune to it, but we're not a paladin. We are not a paladin. Let's get back to the cave. We're almost done with it. Teleport me back. Yeah. Can you teleport me somewhere? I need to go back to the last place I used the ring. Are you certain? Yes. I forgot I didn't go through those. The little conversation with her about her teleporting me. The dead polar bear and a very large dragon. It's Timofar. That creature is huge. How can you hope to face it directly? Should it attack? Maybe retreat would be a good decision. No. Oh, whoa.
Well. A little intruder, is it? All right. Let's get a look at you then. Yes. Interesting.
Are you quite aware that you're a human woman, Wormling? Have you never seen my kind before? Of course I have. If I'd never seen one of you, I wouldn't be able to identify you now, wouldn't I? Though I admit that all the inbreeding does get confusing. Now, let's see. It's been a while since I saw my last human. Your type breeds so quickly, however, I suppose it was inevitable. But enough of that. What else do you have with you? A half-orc with bad taste in clothing, I see. What? Am I to be judged by an overgrown lizard that lives in a cave? I think not. Mind your manners, little one. I've never found that poor taste equaled poor taste. If you get my meaning. Still, there's all that orcish blood to get past. Are you suggesting you would eat the great Xanos? Ugh, not unless I had to, that's for certain. And that's about it, is it? I wonder if I should be insulted or pleased at such a poor showing. So, what are you supposed to be, little human woman? I was thinking that you were perhaps the knight of a great kingdom, but then it occurred to me I may as well ask. I am no knight, I'm a wielder of the arcane arts. Yes, well, not to insult the great amount of effort I'm sure you put into your castings, but that's nothing new in these parts. Even kobolds carry a little draconic blood in them, you know. At any rate, I realize this may not be your forte, Wormling, but might you indulge a poor dragon with a song, perhaps? The kobolds are simply awful at such things, you see. I could tell you a tale if you're willing. Tempting, but no. I've heard too many long and rambling tales as of late. I'll likely fall asleep, and then what would you get up to? So, enough of what I want. I'd like to find out what you want. Surely you came here for a reason. I'm here to talk to you about Deacon. Ah, Deacon, my finest experiment. Really, you can lead a kobold to water, but can you make him think? First, I thought I would never be able to teach the little lad anything at all. All they would do is cower about me and cry, "Master!" if I so much as twitched. Perhaps you should have tried a student with a few more wits, Dragon. And would that be you, little orc? Are you casting about for a new master? Thanos can think of worse things than to learn of his power from the greatest of Faerun's races. My, quite a sly tongue you have there, almost as quick as Deacon's. Too bad the boy was such a slow learner. But he improved remarkably with time. Obviously you've encountered him somewhere in the world above. Yes, tell me, where is he now? I'm not gonna tell you that. No, I could force the answer out of you, I'm sure, if I truly desired it, but I don't just yet. We're having such a pleasant discussion, why ruin it? But you said you wished to talk about Deacon, didn't you? What about him? He wants to be free of your service. Ah, poor Deacon. For such a little kobold, he has a very big dreams. Very foolish dreams, to be sure, but dreams nonetheless. I should have never sent him away. They say that this entire business with the artifact has been rather irritating. I never really needed them to begin with, and acquiring them has been more difficult than I'd ever liked. All that effort, for instance, and what do I end up with? A mask that I cannot even use. Janard lied about the power these objects hold, and a great many other things as well, I'm certain.
Jannar. How the mere name of that creature fills me with bile. The sheer audacity, the temerity. It is an affront to my draconic stature, I tell you.
Why, what did this Jannar do? Jannar first approached me 2 moons ago, sending a letter introducing herself and making a proposal that she knew I would find hard to resist. There were magical artifacts of great power within easy reach, she said, guarded by a dwarven wizard. Working together, we could overcome it. All she desired in return for her aid, she claimed, was a single artifact. The rest I could keep for myself. Which artifact was that? A statue of a tower, I believe. I imagine now that it's the only artifact with any real worth. I agreed to her terms and found out after my kobold's return from the raid that she had dared to attack them. He tried to take all the artifacts herself. So she lied about only wanting the tower statue? No, I don't believe so. Not that I cared. I sent my kobolds in early to take all the artifacts for myself, but she showed great temerity in attacking me back. Smart move on your part. Exactly. I wanted to see this tower statue for myself before I even considered releasing it to her. Why would she want it, after all, unless it was the best? I am a dragon, and I will not allow myself to be tricked by a mere lesser being. The fact that she attacked my minions only proved her deceitful intent. An interesting justification. Xanos could hardly do better. It is not justification, half-orc. I do not need one to act as I wish. Indeed, Xanos could only hope for such power one day. Do not hold your breath. Now, where was I? Ah, yes, speaking to the human one. Tell me, what do you know of Jannar, little one? For all I know, you could have been sent by her. No, but I've heard of her. I see, that is good. Gives me an idea. There is a saying amongst dragons, Wormling. It goes thus: sweet as blood, rich as flame, rarer than gold, this deadly game. Do you know what I speak of? Revenge? Very good. Revenge indeed. I desire vengeance upon Jannar. Kill her for me, little one, and you shall be rewarded. Why not just kill her yourself? Ah, now that is an excellent question. I imagine I very well could do such a thing. Hunt down the little villainess and exact my revenge personally. Jannar, however, has superiors. Superiors who wield great deal of power. I would rather not anger them if I can avoid it. Who are these superiors of hers? I do not know for certain. I can only suspect. Still, I would rather the risk be yours than mine. I'm certain you understand. Just how would I be able to kill her? I will give you something that will make killing the sorceress much easier, of course. You did not think I would send you an empty-handed, did you? And where do I find this Janna? I will tell you where to find her naturally. And what do I get for doing this? Now that's a fair question. Naturally, I would not expect you to perform such a feat on my behalf without some sort of compensation. I would be willing to free Deacon from my service, for instance. Does that interest you? Yes, Deacon must be freed. Very well, you have that, and other rewards as well, for his freedom is but a small thing. Now will you do as I ask? How do I know that you'll even keep your word? Especially consider I didn't keep it with Janna. Yes, I see your point. Perhaps this will assure you of my sincerity. You have my oath on the draconic blood of my white ancestors that you shall be rewarded as promised and left unharmed. Do not question my words further, Wormling. Such an oath is not given lightly, even among the most evil of my brethren. Now, do you agree to my task? Very well, I agree. Such words are pleasant to hear. Very well, little one. A bargain it is. Ooh, Sanos is suddenly filled with excitement. Here, I'm giving you a flask full of powder. Use it on Janna and she will be severely weakened. It plays havoc, you see, with her unique physiology. Another gift for you. This is a key. You see that square-shaped rock besides the wall? That'll be that one. Use the key on it and you will be brought straight outside. Head south of these mountains into the region you call the High Forest. There's a cave of gnolls there which Janna rules. Go and do what you must, Wormling. I wish you luck.
Will wonders never cease? If it isn't my intrepid Wormling returned to me. Tell me, little one, is the deed done or not?
I like his voice. She's not dead yet. Yeah. Yeah, now we have a little task, and we have this flask of powder. The small, heavy flask is filled with a deep red powder, enough for one to use more than likely. It smells strongly of smoke and copper. And we got the stone key. The large key is made of an oddly colored stone that's rough to the touch. And we have a desk. Some crystals and a notebook. This large tome is filled almost completely with scribbled notes, arcane diagrams, journal entries, and most often just poorly drawn doodles. Much of the writing is in Draconic, but some parts are in common. Amongst them, such notes as, "Must look into creating non-freezing ink. Damn kobolds tried thawing the last bottle over a fire and it exploded. Upper cave still dotted with ink marks. Swam to the outside today and encountered a group of orcs on my favorite ledge. Why do orcs have to taste so bad? Note to self, raid for salt. Received an interesting letter today. Interesting proposition. Must remember to practice my common more often. Janna sent me the most interesting vial of poison today. She did not say where it comes from, but it smells like serpent venom. Deacon licked the vial and was in a coma for 3 days. Damnations! Why must every greedy plan of mine end in ruin? Acquired interesting powder today at great expense. Is only of use against that damned sorceress, but she will certainly not see this come. I am so cunning. Note to self, writing plans out may be a bad idea. Stop until after the witch is dead. Most of the legible writing seems to end there, though there is one spectacular drawing showing an elven woman being torn to bloody, gory pieces by a large lizard-like creature. Alright. That's Timofar. He's pretty cool. Now we can head out of here. Through this rock. And whenever we want, we can just go back inside now. Xanos, do you have anything to say? You wish to mine my wisdom? Why such a craving for power, Xanos? Why question the winds, the rain, or the ground underneath your feet? It is the fundamentals, my friend. It's this desire that drives me. So you were picked on as a kid. So what? My life is nothing without purpose, and that purpose is power. No other kind of life can be bared. To exist, to sit around all day doing nothing, being nice, serving others, that is no way for one such as Xanos to live. No, for me, the only place to be is at the top. A place above reproach where none can stand beside me. A budding tyrant. Ha! Those with the will to gain power shall see it come in their lifetime. Such destiny is mine, of course. But you think me to be becoming an evil dictator, tyrant? You compare me to the Thaans, perhaps? No, this is not the way for Xanos. Xanos is no monster. Xanos is smarter than that. Never said you are a monster. This thing which drives me, it is power, but power is fleeting, as we may have already seen in our journey. Xanos will not stand by as what I worked all my life to achieve is stripped from me. Not again. Again? I will not have my life taken from me by ignorance. Not in me, not in my subjects. History, my friend, teaches us many things. It teaches us the lessons that others have learned at their expense. A good ruler, as I shall be, learns from the mistakes of those who have failed. But what mistakes have they made? What have I learned? Ha! Xanos will not be so easily drawn to your little trap. I'll not sell my knowledge so cheaply as that. Let us journey on further, and then perhaps I will let you have a better glimpse of the genius of Xanos.
What?
Anything more to say? How is everything? There is a foreboding feeling in the air as if destiny moved against us. That's it. Good old Xanos. We are gonna head towards the forest now. Because Timofar, however you pronounce his name, he wants revenge. And revenge he shall have. Eventually. With a bit of work. Alright. Now, we probably should have gone to the forest we're heading to right now a little bit earlier, because there's some good stuff there, but we're heading there now. That's all that matters. The game runs really weird for me because it is a very old game, but and I almost always have more than 60 FPS, but every now and then it stutters. Like in menus, I get up to thousands of frame rate, which is pretty crazy, and I wish I could VSync the main menu, because my computer just goes crazy when it's at 1000 FPS. But when I'm playing right now, we're usually at 70, 80. Even if I have the VSync on, it doesn't work. But it's fine, as long as it looks good. Also, some of these trees, yes, are floating. That's, it happens. Most people play this game from up above like this. I don't. I like this view. This feels just better to play for me. Because it's more like seeing what my character sees. I actually have a button to play in first person, but it's kind of weird because, first of all, the game rotates with my character. And second of all, I could look straight behind me while walking. So I don't really play in the first person mode, but that's the thing that I have. It's kind of weird. I don't play that way. Anyways, the high forest. Again, probably should have visited here earlier. Deer. Rex. Another deer. I want to explore up here. Ah, all this green makes me queasy. The hills were better. Green? I see a lack of green. A lot of wolf noises. Typical docile in nature. Wild skittish herbivores gather in small groupings and scatter quickly when threatened. Oh yeah. So there's probably gonna be wild animals all over this place. I'm gonna try these darts. I was told by a viewer, forgot his name, but very nice viewer because he helped me fix a problem. That's a big creature. Hostile warg. Wargs are powerful wolves with an evil disposition and uncanny intelligence. They are sometimes found with goblins, whom they serve as mounts and guardians. Let's try these, oh, I can't see him anymore. There he is. I threw and I hit for 5 physical damage. These have a +3 to hit. My crossbow has a +4 though. Ooh, Xanos, you okay? Oh yeah,
Is that your face, or has your neck thrown up?
Very nice. Don't want to waste spells yet. Alright, good. Good little combat there. Xanos has 46 health left. Yeah, I'm not going to rest quite yet. We have a cave. Xanos, here's some protection from evil. I'm going to cast it on me as well. I'm also going to cast mage armor. And I'm going to summon our familiar. Let's do a full save. C14. Let's head into the cave. Hi, Forest Cave. Oh, hi. Bugbears. Moderately difficult.
True power!
Ooh, he's shooting spells. Have him Elf's Acid Arrow. Thanos, you need to heal yourself. You're down to 39 HP here.
You cannot win! No, I need healing!
Down. Ow. We got him. Xanos here. Alright, we got him up again. Alright, that was a bit of a bad fight there. Didn't go as I had hoped, but hey, we are alive, and that's all that matters in the end. They have a barricade up here. For what purpose? Studded leather armor, light armor. Can't loot any of these from the looks of it, but we can smash them. I'm not gonna shoot them, so we'll take our dagger out. There we go. We should have a rest because we are pretty badly injured, and yeah. There we are. Now let's see what we have. A large door. This door is large and solid and must protect something very impressive or valuable.